So King David had a hard time sleeping at night during his older days. I'm freezing. I need another blanket, Solomon Jr. Okay. So Solomon Jr. puts another blanket on his grandfather. I'm still freezing. Okay. So Solomon Jr. puts even another blanket on him. But King David still can't go to sleep. Just shoot me. This goose is cooked. I'm not the king I used to be. Why can't I stay warm, God? Maybe you should ask your grandson to give if someone can lay next to you. I guess I don't have much of a choice. What is it, Grandpa? I need you to lay next to me. King David? Yes, God. You're not to lay with a man the way one lays with a woman if you have XY chromosomes. Got that? Why not? Because I did not ordain it. So you must not lay with a man the way one would lay with a woman. You got? Okay. Solomon Jr., can you get on a cell phone, call one of your girlfriends up? Okay. So Solomon Jr. gets on a cell phone. Hello? Yes, this is Solomon Jr. I need you to be next to my grandfather because he's having a hard time sleeping at night. Okay. So Abishag comes to King David's castle. Where is this old man so I may lay next to him? Right down the hall. So Abishag lays down next to King David. And then they cover up and he feels warm. But then something comes over him as he starts to get warmer. Hey, what are you doing to me? He starts humping her like no one's freaking business. Hey, what are you doing, Grandpa? No! Oh, much better. You pervert, you weren't supposed to do that to me. So Abishag runs home and cries, no! How could you do that, Grandpa? My brain just doesn't work the way it used to, Solomon Jr. I mean, your dad would understand that. And then King David gets a call from his wife. Hello? Yes. This is your wife, King David. How could you cheat on me with the younger girl? You just don't lay next to me anymore, Bathsheba. I just need to stay warm. And you don't want to lay next to me anymore. We don't do that, King David. That is what we do when we are younger. But I am much older than you, and I don't stay warm as easily as I used to, Bathsheba. Meanwhile, Abishag is 9 months pregnant with King David's illegitimate child. I think I'm about to deliver. And then God has something to say to King David. King David? Yes, God. You're only supposed to lay next to a girl to stay warm. You're not supposed to hump her like a crazy dog. So now you must die of AIDS. What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, you are a hero of the Bible and you must behave like one. Moses did not behave like one. He struck a rock with his staff and everyone drank water, but he was supposed to cry like a banshee. And water was supposed to to disperse from the ground, so now you will not see your son be born. Oh, come on. And then Solomon Jr. says goodbye to his grandfather. Well, I will see you in the afterlife. Yes, I'll see you there. So then Abishag is now pregnant. Ow! And she gives birth to a son and calls his name Davy because he's a bastard. He never got to see his actual biological dad when he was alive. And then Abishag tries to announce the good news to the man who lay with her and knew her very well. King David, I got some news for you. You are dead again. But King David was not moving. She tried to turn him around. King David, I am your wife. Hello. But he still wasn't moving. Oh man, I think he died. Well, that is the case. It was not your fault, Abishag, that King David decided to get freaky at the end of his life. So now, you and your grandson will raise your son. Oh, really? I'm only a teenager. How does that make any sense? Well, it does not make sense biologically, but from a family perspective, you just become a part of the bloodline of King David. Oh, really? So where is Dad? I got some bad news. He is dead. So now you have to be raised by your nephew. Hello, Davy. I am your nephew. How does that make any sense? I'm like younger than he is. Should it be the other way around? Yes, normally it would, but his grandfather got really freaky at the end of his life and he impregnated me and then you came around. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. And with that, this episode of Luigi's Bible Bloopers has concluded.